Hi everybody, welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. Alright, so now that we've gotten the way to Defiance Bay open, we can finally go to Defiance Bay. Let's just take a look at where our quests again. Alright, so we have to find the Queen in Defiance Bay, go to the Temple of Udika. My new steward has informed me long ago, so we have to explore the endless paths at some point to kill that person that lurks below. Kana wants to also go down to the ruins at some point. Lord of the Baron. We have to kill Lord Reddick at some point. Mother's Plea. Go to Enlog's Compass and speak to Mother Ranga. I don't know where Enlog's Compass is. And I brought Eddar to speak to Mayorwall, so let's see if he has anything interesting to say. Hey.
What's on your mind?
I was wondering about Eothas.
It makes two of us.
Alright,
What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you about something. No.
What's on your mind?
Nope, nothing new. Can
Following
I
your lead.
talk to him about
Yes,
anything?
my friend?
Nope. Can I talk to him about anything? No. Alright, I want to see if I
Following
can
your lead.
change out his song. So edit chant. Alright, so this one emboldens allies in an area, direct bonuses, generates frightening enemies in the area. So if I do that and that, can I do that? No! Wait, stop. Oh, it just repeats over and over. I see. Well, let's get rid of all that. How often do I want my enemies to flee? Not very often. So let's stick with that. And for chant B, let's do... let's do all three of them. Let's see what that does. I assume as we go on, we'll learn more chants. Alright. So, everybody.
Hey.
I don't want slow mode to be activated. I want to go over here. And Paprika. Oh, that's to the tunnel. So we want to go right... Where do I want to go? Do I want to go here? Yeah.
It's just like your breeches, scholar lad.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. I said nothing. Aye?
We gotta talk. Aloth seems lost in thought. He flinches when you draw near, sucking a sharp breath through his teeth.
What can I do for you?
Alright. Aloth... What's going on? You've been acting strange.
A crumbling castle, abandoned to memories, and an old man who can no longer tell them from reality. I'd say we've seen some rather strange
No.
And if Mayorwald is to be believed, it would seem you've an uncertain future ahead.
I don't know what to think anymore. I don't know who to trust. I know you guys have been pretty good to me, but if the moment one of you turn on me, I'm going to stab you in the face.
Perhaps Defiance Bay holds the answers we need.
Let's discuss something else. And there's nothing. You're never going to tell... Oh, what do you want, Eddar?
Hey.
Eddar, what do you want?
That old watcher. I don't know what I expected, but it sure wasn't that.
You said you had some things you wanted to ask him.
Nah, it's kind of embarrassing now. I just got a dumb idea in my head is all. Don't know why I thought it'd work. It's funny. That's probably the first thing I got my hopes up for in, I don't know, years. At least I got that out of it.
Why are you so charming? There's no need to be embarrassed. I won't judge.
All right. Guess fair is fair, and you did bring me to see him. Those rumors back in Gilded Vale about my brother, Woden. About how he turned against us and fought for Widewind. Been on my mind for some time now. The thing about Woden was, he always knew what was right, and that's what he'd do. One day he set out to fight for Deerwood against a man claiming to be our god. So I knew that's what I had to do too. He was right. And hearing claims that he died fighting for Rhea Ceres, that got me worried. Not that he'd chosen the wrong side, but that I had. Didn't seem right what Icewind had in store, but if he really was Aethys,
I didn't think he was Aethys.
I thought, maybe this old Watcher would know how my brother died. So I could see if it was true. Like he could, I don't know, read it in my soul or something. Use our connection. Told you it was dumb.
Why didn't you ask me for help? I'm a watcher now. I don't know. Guess because I didn't know you? It's hard to trust a stranger that she says she's a watcher.
Of course, I knew the truth deep down. The Watcher's not psychic. I think I just had this idea, and the idea made me feel a certain way, and I didn't want to lose that.
Really, if I wanted to find out about my brother, I shouldn't be starting with watchers, I should be starting with records. So why don't you... Why don't you? Eder thinks for a moment, his lips twist to one side and he raises his eyebrows. If there was anything written about it, they'd have it in Defiance Bay. They keep an archive at the palace.
You've done a lot for me already, but if you could see fit to pay that archive a visit with me, well, you know. Knowing my luck, the records clerk will go crazy and try to kill me. I'd feel better with you in there with me.
Dude, you got a deal. I mean, you all think I must be batshit insane at this point, but you've stuck by me so far, so let's get going.
I'd be glad to.
Everybody,
Hey.
let's get going. Alright, let's find this road. Road. Alright, can I not click on it? It says I can. Can I... do I have to go to the woodland plains first? I can't click on any of these places? I guess not. I guess we gotta go through one of the bridges, so... Woodlands or Black Meadow? I know Black Meadow. So we'll have to go through... that way. Hopefully I won't need that many camping supplies. Maybe I should have went back to Gilded Vale and get those camping supplies first. I don't know. It would have seemed smart, you know? But, so the elf wizard won't tell us anything. It seems weird. Alright. Hello? Is there anybody here? I'm gonna save just in case. I know I just saved, but I'm, you know, me, paranoid as always. Alright. Is there anything here? Anything at all? Now let's bring out the... Hello? Is there a map of this place? Not too much of a map. There must be something here.
Hush, Itumak. We'll just wait a little longer.
Hey! A dwarven woman dressed in skins and hides leans against a road marker. Her face is turned down, her eyes darkened by a thick strip of face paint. She's sharpening a bow and arrowhead with a scrimshaw-handled knife. Her attention, however, is focused on a bear figurine between her feet. A large furred fox standing at her heels looks up at your approach.
Easy, Itumak. It's not him.
Who are you waiting for?
Short version? I'm looking for a very, very old friend. I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now, but I'll know him when I see him.
Can I help you find him? That's an interesting question. The last helpful stranger only succeeded in lightening my purse. I think I'll handle this on my own. Your friend is supposed to meet you here?
That's what I heard. Of course, the man who told me so was carrying a staff he claimed was made from dragon bone, but I know whitewood when I see it. That should have been my first clue, but I had to try something.
And then back up. What does a stranger have to do with your friend?
The long version. Here we go. I'm from an island to the far south called Nasitak. I came here looking for a village elder. a man we knew as Persock. I'm a hunter back home, so tracking someone wouldn't normally be a problem. But Persock's trail is cold, to say the least.
Why can't you find him? There can't be that many of your people in Deerwood. He died when I was still a young girl. Forgot to mention that part, did I? I'm looking for his latest reincarnation, which could be anyone. How long have you been looking for this guy? 5 years. So you've been searching for 5 years for a stranger you barely remember? Who could be anyone now?
That about sums it up.
Why do you have to find him? There's more campfire tale, but I'm not ready to get into it. I actually know how you feel.
Then you have my sympathies. Hopefully you've got a better lead than I do.
How does that statuette figure into all this?
Cute, isn't it? It belonged to Persock. Before he returned to the wheel, he left a splinter of his soul in it. Something to help us find him later.
I can help you. As she holds it out to you, you feel the wisp of sensations, not quite memories.
When I left Nasitak, it was completely dark inside. But as I've gotten closer to Persock, it's glowed steadily brighter. Since I've reached the Deerwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark. Others it shines nice and bright. For a few hours. But most of the time, it looks just like this.
I could take a look at it.
I've heard that one before. Whole reason I'm standing here is because some so-called watcher from Forkvale told me he could take a look. For a few golden dukes, of course. I was on my way out of the Balmarsh when I heard talk of a traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him the Audra figurine. He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden dukes to lift the shroud, he told me to seek the crossroads in the field between the wolf's lair and the twining trees.
Go on.
He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place, right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had a bad taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. Told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out he was giving me the runaround. I've been here a week now. Guess he had the last laugh after all.
May I see the figurine?
Why?
I just want to look at it.
Fine. But if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster.
Alright, let's see if I can do this. She watches you examine it, but curious. You raise the Adra bear, turning it in the light. As your eyes catch a tiny glinting scratch, the scenery around you melts away. You're standing on a cliff overlooking the water, seeing through eyes that aren't your own. You catch the musk of beasts amidst the fresh scent of vegetation. Your heart beats a little faster. You'll have to watch your step here. You look down just long enough to see a sharp, pale cliffs drop into water hundreds of feet below you. I see a vision of cliffs over the water. Does that sound familiar? Your Gertrude is clear to strike. I've got it. He's standing on the cliff.
What are you talking about? What just happened?
I'm a real watcher. She blinks at you a few times, calculating. If you'd seen the way she stares at dead things, you know she's serious.
You realize I've got no coin to give you, even if I did believe you.
Come with me. I got other business in the area. We can look for Persac on that way.
If this is your idea of a joke, you may be stuck with me for a while. Lead the way.
Cool. New companion. A ranger, it looks like. I'm
here.
I want to talk to you.
Even if you are putting one over on me, it's nice to have a hunting party again.
Finding Persac must be important for you to have traveled so long.
5 years for me. Must be 30-something for Ichimak.
Oh. How is the search going?
It's been a long hunt. A long time away from my family. Before, I'd crossed the tundra of Nasitak following caribou herds. I didn't want to leave Kalu and our children, but I was eager to visit lands my people rarely do. But 5 years without finding him. It's like 2 hours of necking. I'm ready to be done with it.
Why do you have to find him?
Soul recovery is an old village tradition. We call it the Tarnek Ilitsak. Once in a generation, we seek the soul of a much respected and long dead village elder. We tell him what's changed in the village, how people remember him. The only other Tarnak Elitsak during my lifetime happened when I was a girl, not long after Persak died. We feasted on blubber and fermented milk for a week, and we honored the chosen huntress as a hero. Then she left, and we returned to our duties. We still sang her name to the skies during festival season, but we otherwise didn't speak of her.
What happened to her? I don't think she ever returned. It happens that way sometimes. I'm sure your village still remembers you, Sagina. You're kind to say so, but I'm not so fragile that I need my name chanted in the meeting halls.
It's not being forgotten by my village that troubles me, but sometimes I wonder how my husband and children remember me, if they think of me often.
Of course they do. They must. I like to believe it, and yet sometimes days go by and I realize they have not crossed my thoughts. Such days are rare, but they happen. It shames me to think of it, but more than that, it scares me.
Still, there's no point in dwelling on it. More often I find myself wondering whether Persak will remember us. You claim to see souls. What do you think? Do you remember your past lives?
In fragments. Really? What's it like? It's strange. It feels like I'm going crazy most of the time. Then I don't envy you. Guess I'm lucky I have to only worry about somebody else's past life. Yeah, eventually, apparently, I'm gonna go batshit and crazy and...
Makes me wonder what Persak remembers about our village. Or if a turn at the wheel has yanked the details out of his mind like it does for most of us.
Has your village changed much since his time?
Masuk is probably much the same as it was 100 years ago. We live between tundra and frozen forests, and the land takes as much as it gives. But our hardships bring us together. And the elders truly unite us. They keep the stories of past generations, and they guide us from season to season, through good years and lean.
Recently, they've been a lot of good years. My aunts say we've had fewer clashes with neighboring villages thanks to the hunting territories that Persak helped establish. In bad years, we relied on trade with the merchants that passed our shores. We exchanged walrus tusks and seal pelts for grains that last us the hard winters. Persak brokered a lot of those agreements too. He got this from one Alma ship that used to trade with us. Sounds like Persak did a lot for your people.
That's what I'm supposed to remind him.
Sounds like you're a hunt on your own. You feeling the thrill of the chase, or ready for this to be over? I enjoy the adventure. Every day brings something new. That's refreshing to hear, especially from someone who didn't grow up in the camp. Might as well keep moving. You got some daylight. What's on your mind? So you have family back home? Of course. We never send a woman who hasn't had the chance to find a mate and a couple of children in her home. Tell me about your children. I've had 5. Yakona, Estuya, Najol, Anik, and Malek. Estuya and Anik died young, in long, lean winters. Malek was barely talking when I left. He probably wouldn't know me when I get home. Even in Nastik, I spent most of my time on the hunt, but then it was easier to relish the hunt when I know I'll see my family enjoying our kill. What was your husband like? Kalu's a good man. He raised our children well and built us a strong home while I've been away on hunts. Our parents chose us from another when we were still young. Not the way things are usually done here, but ours chose well. We came to appreciate each other as helpmates first, then friends, then... Well, you know how it goes. There's a hint of a blush below the stripe of her face. Aren't you worried your husband will? Are you kidding? I'm the best shot in Masuk. That's all. Alright, let's move on. Alright, so we have a new friend. And... now we have to find this Persak guy, the long hunt. Travel to the cliffs you saw in your vision. I don't know where those cliffs would be. Alright.
Absolutely.
Let's
Hey.
let's see what's going on here. North Cowled, West Defiance Bay.
Hey.
Oh, let's pick some flowers. Alright, so... Man, we're gonna have, like, a lot of firepower in this place. Alright. That's just a regular bush. Is there anybody here at all? Doesn't look like it. Let's go to Defiance Bay and see what brings us there. Sweet, so I have a ranger in my party now. That's good. Alright. To the bridge. 4 hours. Except I need hunting supplies. I mean, not hunting supplies. I need camping supplies. So I need to get to here anyways. But we'll see. Alright. Let's see what can... Hey! Oh shit. As you feel a vibrant history containing the essence of this woman's soul, voices from the past call to you. You see a lavishly decorated room, walls hung with tapestries, ornate oil lamps creating a warm, relaxing atmosphere. There are several other overstuffed couches covered with silk pillows and an elegant table in the middle of the floor. This woman is seated at the table, sitting across another woman. Both are well dressed, their style befitting the room they're in. The other woman's hair is blonde, in stark contrast to the woman's hair that is black and is swept up on her head in a dramatic style. The woman speaks in an easy, free tone, obviously familiar with one another. Though they each seem to be comfortable in each other's presence, a strange nervousness surrounds the blonde woman's actions. She occasionally betrays herself with a little giggle or stammer, hitching over an easy word as she speaks. Her demeanor swings from friendly to shy and back again with no warning. The woman leans into her chair, stretching lightly. As she finishes her stretch, she lays her hand next to the woman's hand, letting her fingers subtly intertwine. The second woman stops speaking mid-sentence, inhales sharply, and turns red. She does not, however, move her hand. This woman smiles and moves her hand further over the other holding it, then stands, moving around the table around the blonde woman, whose face are conflicting emotions of terror and lust. She giggles and pulls her hand out from under the other and brings it to her mouth, the red of her face deepening. This woman stops, looking down at her, eyes sparkling. She reaches out and pulls something from the blonde woman's hair, letting it fall from her shoulders. Then she leans over, brushing lips lightly over the blonde woman's cheek, resting her mouth against her ear. She whispers. Her hand moves lithely over the other woman's body to her waist. Then she gently kisses the other woman's cheek, stands still, a smile never leaving her mouth. She hands something to the woman. What about you? What about you? As you near, alright. This guy, you're on a ship. He's instructing the helmmen. Alright.
Hey.
Hey. Have you been to the expedition hall yet? Who are you? Bye. Alright. Let's, commoner.
Hey.
Okay. Who's that? Zoran. White hair. Apple. Blister on throat, pointing hands. Silence. Gathers prize fresh fruit. He hums and eats. Step back.
Hey.
Okay. Commoner. Alright, let's... Commoner. Let's go in. Copper Lane. 15 minutes. Yeah, let's go do some shopping. Very first big city. This will be interesting. I think I have stuff to sell as well. I'm not sure. I have to take a look at my inventory. It's been a few days since I played this game. But... yeah, now I have a ranger. I didn't know I was going to get a ranger. And she has a little fox pet too.
Defiance Bay, the city at the heart of the Deerwoods Revolution, now seems on the brink of another. Refugees line the streets, homeless and hungry, displaced by Whitewind's legacy, hoping for relief within the city walls, and finding none. Dissidents congregate to protest and to heckle, calling for an end to ennomancy and the ouster of their duke. The city's militiamen cast fearful looks as they patrol the streets, their hands trembling at the hilts of their weapons. The capital of a country that had not long ago incinerated a god now appears to be a spark away from sharing the deity's fate.
Oh boy. So there's rough shit happening here too. That's wonderful. Commoner. Commoner. Kitty.
It used to be a lot less of a mess.
Oh, heh. What is it? So I'm looking for a temple to Wodika. Huh, if you say so. It's in the first fires, just west of the Crucible Keep. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, catacombs, first fires, Hall of Mysteries. So it's somewhere, yeah, it's somewhere over there. Is there a marketplace around here? Oh, the marketplace. Oh, awesome. Alright. You're a commoner. Yeah, down with animacy, all that other good shit. What's in here? So, the town is also... Bad shit's happening in the town, too. Step back. The vulture. Alright. Is there a...
Hello.
Hi there. This is a lively place. It was founded in the early layers of Deerwoodian independence by a traveling scholar named Irlo of Levy. He wanted a place where Kilt of all backgrounds could gather and hash out the issues facing their new country. It didn't take long for the place to fill up. Brackenberry aristocrats argue with dock workers from the gift while soldiers wrangle with politicians. Deerwoodians never known to turn down an argument. I can't imagine things got interesting. Soon Kilth were coming from the farms and settlements too. This place even got popular with the Vilanian sailors than the Salty Mass. And then that was the problem. No matter what people say about fair-mindedness and civil debates, there's only so much people will tolerate. Hilo found himself on the wrong side of an argument with the wrong Thane, and he disappeared a few days later. Some said it was the work of the Thane. But Earl knew which way the wind was blowing. If you ask me, he skipped town, hid somewhere, hoping for the rational minds to prevail in Defiance Bay. If only he could see it so. I'd like to order some refreshments. Thank you. Alright, I have a lot of shit to sell you. So there. I gotta put on those boots of stealthiness, probably for our new ranger friend. Bow. What I have is better than this, I think. And I don't even know what I need that for. Let's trade it up. I could buy puppies in this game? I will buy the puppy. I will buy all the puppies. Yes, I realize I am spending my money on dogs. I don't care. Alright. Let's Let's go with... Fletcher Stay. What's the most expensive? This guy. Yeah, sure. Alright. Patron. Actress. Soul thingy. Mercenary. Some woman sitting by herself. This is not a good time. You look like you could use another drink. I'll get there. Just trying to calm down and talk myself out of something foolish. Something foolish? There's something I need to give to my fiancé, Persnick. Only he doesn't seem to go anywhere without his new friends, and they're not exactly pleasant company. Who hit you? I know how this looks, but you don't understand. It's not like Persnick. It's his new friends. They've brought the worst in him. Tell me about these new friends. They come into our house with their dead eyes and black teeth. I'm not a fool. I know what it means. Persnick makes me leave when they show up, but it's obvious what they come to do. Last they came, I told them to get out. Let them have their fun somewhere in the gift, not under my roof. She scowls and winces, her fingertips gently probing her bruise. Scamp changes you, I guess. The Persnick I knew would never have squashed a spider. I never thought he'd... I got turned into, I thought Sniff made people lay around not doing much. I don't really know. Seemed better than believing he's always this way. Can I talk to him? There's nothing more to say to him. We're finished. I want to give him back this and have a clean break. It's his grandmother's. Even after this, I don't have the tart to sell it off. But if I go back there myself, I know what'll happen. I lose my temper and I'll probably wind up with one of these, pointing at Bruce. I'll take the ring to him. The house is just north of here. Please don't hurt him. As fierce as I am, I don't want that on my conscience. Oh. I want to hurt him. Fuck him.
Hey.
Alright, anything else in here? Nobody in here. Anybody in the rooms? I have this like little trail of people following me now. Dwarf and Orlean debate philosophy. Actor. Merchant. Some soul shit. Alright, I guess that's it.
I'm here.
Everywhere. Yeah, well, there's the upstairs. I could check it out. Let's go upstairs. Upstairs is where I want to go. Anybody else I can talk to around here? Nope. Well, domestic violence. I don't have to tell her I hurt him. Alright. Two-tone Wixo.
Hail and well met.
You look like you've seen a night or two in the wilds. Join us for a drink? Who are all you? The name's Two-Tone Wexel. The lady next to me is Key. We had our fun with the expeditions. We were hoping to enjoy a little peace of quiet for a few weeks anyway. I'm Deadshot Dayton. This is Herdy and Ilfa. We're part of a separate expedition teams, but we both suffer losses and decided to band together. Beasts, barbarians, billowhack. It's a dangerous time to be an adventurer, but a prosperous one too. There's so many more, and here's to many more prosperous adventures. Something you want? No, I'm good. Deadfire, Living Wing. Anything in here? Ah. Wonder if I can pick it.
It's no trouble.
Yep.
There you go.
Yay! Take all the picks. Can I pick this one? No, I guess not.
Hey.
I guess there's nothing else for me to loot in this room. Alright, sounds good. How about in here? Hey! Oh, soul. More souls. All the souls. Anything I can loot in this room? Probably not. Yeah, sure.
The work of a moment.
Oh, there's nothing I need. I'm not gonna take from them right there. Anything in here? No. Okay. Anything in here?
It's no trouble. It's no trouble. It's no
Do
trouble.
I have any more lockpicks? Right click for details. Oh, then I have to pick her, I guess. And
I suppose it can't be helped.
oh, can't do that. Nope. Nope. Okay.
Hey.
Let's go out and find a temple, beat up some people, and yeah, this is going great.